Good morning. I want you to think for a moment about a single word, a small word, a word that carries the weight of destiny. Yes, it's a word of acceptance, a word of surrender, a word of forward motion. It is the hinge on which the door of our future swings. And roughly 4,000 years ago, in a city called Ur, a man heard a voice he believed was the voice of God. He said that word. He said yes. His name was Abram. Later, Abraham, father of nations. But in that moment, he wasn't a legend. He was just a man, a settled man, a man with a family, a business, a home in a sophisticated, thriving city. His life was predictable, secure, comfortable, and the voice said, "Go, leave your country, your people, your father's household, and go to the land I will show you." Notice what God did not give him: a map, a destination address, a 5-year plan, a guarantee of safety, or a brochure of the promised land's amenities. Just a command and a colossal cosmic promise. I will make you into a great nation, and all peoples on earth will be blessed through you. And Abraham went. Why? Why would anyone do that? What can we learn from that ancient yes that speaks to our lives right here, right now? First, his yes was rooted in who, not how. Abraham didn't say yes because the plan was clear. He said yes because the person speaking was compelling. His trust was not in the clarity of the path, but in the character of the guide. He didn't know how it would work out, but he believed who was calling him. How many of us are paralyzed because we demand the full blueprint before we take the first step? We say, "God, show me the end, and then I'll start." But faith is moving forward with only the next step illuminated, trusting that the one who holds the lantern is good. Your calling may not be to a new land, but it might be to a new skill, a difficult conversation, a season of patience, a step of forgiveness, a daring act of generosity. The how will often be unclear. Say yes to the who. Second, his yes required leaving before receiving. God's command was a double action: leave and go. You cannot embrace the new while clutching the old. Abraham had to leave the familiar, his security, his identity, his comfort zone, to step into the promise. What do you need to leave behind? Is it a grudge that's become a security blanket? A mindset of scarcity? The approval of certain people? A story you keep telling yourself about your own limitations? The familiar soil of Ur is comfortable, but it is not your promised land. Blessing is on the other side of release. Third, his yes was just the beginning of the journey, not the magic trick. We romanticize Abraham's story. We think he packed a camel, waved goodbye, and walked straight into a perfect life. Not even close. After his yes, he faced famine. He made mistakes. He took detours. He waited and waited, and waited for the promised child. For 25 years. His yes wasn't a one-time event that made life easy. It was a daily posture of obedience through uncertainty. It was 1,000 smaller yeses along a dusty, difficult road. Your yes today too, that prompting in your spirit to that difficult but right thing, it doesn't guarantee smooth sailing. It guarantees you are now on the right journey, with the right companion, toward the right destination. The journey itself will shape you into the person capable of carrying the promise. So, what is the voice asking of you? Maybe it's not a voice from the clouds. Maybe it's a quiet conviction in your heart, a recurring idea that won't let you go, a need you can't ignore, a talent you're being nudged to develop, a relationship you're being called to mend, a leap you know you need to take. It's scary because it's unknown. It feels risky because it is. Yours is right there, familiar and safe. But what if, on the other side of your yes, lies a life of profound purpose? What if your journey becomes a blessing to people you haven't even met yet? What if your obedience unlocks a legacy you can't even imagine? Abraham's yes changed history. It set in motion the story of faith that billions trace their spiritual heritage to. It all started with one man, one uncertain step, one trusting yes. You are not called to be Abraham, but you are called. You are called out of the mediocre and into the meaningful. You are called out of fear and into faith. You are called to leave some things behind so you can grasp what's ahead. You have your own promised land, a life of depth, impact, and divine partnership waiting for you. The map isn't complete. The destination might be hazy, but the guide is trustworthy. The promise is sure. Today, this moment, you stand at your own year. The call has been spoken. The invitation is open. The future is waiting for your answer. What will you say? Say yes